Hey everybody, Richard Baranowski coming at you again. What the hell is wrong with everybody? I'm especially looking at all you pregnant liberal women. Yeah, I think just based on that, you already know what this is about. Really? I can't tell you how many fucking videos I've been watching on social media. Women are fucking dying of drug overdoses of acetaminophen because Donald Trump is a fascist. Women, especially all you liberal women, how far are you gonna take this? How far are you fucking liberals gonna take this shit? You hate Donald Trump, so therefore I should swallow entire handfuls of Tylenol. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, now me personally, I'm allergic to acetaminophen, so I can't take that stuff anyway. But what the fuck? I mean, you hate Donald Trump so much, you're gonna risk losing your kid? You're gonna risk dying? You're gonna risk your kid coming out with autism? Oh no, there actually is no link. The science that study is fascist and I don't like it, so, and Trump said it good, so therefore I don't like it. I mean, what is wrong with you people? What the fuck is wrong with you people? My mother was a hospital nurse for 32 years before she retired. She has told me some pretty insane stories, you know, about like patients coming into the ER over the years, you know. I mean, I think one of my personal favorite ones, she had this one patient came in with his dick stuck to a shopping cart. You know, because the shopping carts, they have like those little holes in the sides. So he stuck his dick in one of them and he couldn't get it off. Okay. There was another one, a little old lady, right? Got out of bed at night to use the bathroom. She didn't think she could make it, so she decided to poop in the toilet, in the trash bucket instead, and fell in. And she couldn't get back out. Okay, so you figure what my mother's regular work shift must have looked like when she was working the ER. Just figure what her, like, what the hell is a quiet day for you, right? Pulling old ladies out of trash cans and detaching shopping carts from men's dicks, you know, that, like, what's a quiet day actually look like for her? You know, I showed her the video of, it's a TikTok video that pretty much went viral, where the woman was telling a story about how, I guess she was friends with this woman's husband, and you know, she got a frantic phone call at like 4 o'clock in the morning because the pregnant woman had OD'd on Tylenol and got rushed to the ER, and she said she's not going to make it. Now the only question is, can they save the baby? I showed that video to my mom, and I told her, there's like thousands of other videos just like this. This is not just like a one-off. There's like a ton of videos you can find about this. My mom just freaking leaned back in her chair. She just looks up at the ceiling and goes, I am so glad I'm retired. She's seen drug overdoses all the time when she was at the hospital. You know, old ladies accidentally taking too much of their meds or whatever. You know, all kinds of like shit like that. You know, she's seen every crackhead. She's seen every, you know, she saw drug overdoses all the time. But the majority of them were accidental overdoses. Not politically driven, intentional overdoses. And that was the part that floored her. She's like, really? These people are swallowing entire handfuls of Tylenol on purpose just because they don't like the president. I mean, liberals, when the hell does it stop? Where do you draw? Is that where you draw the line? At the flat line? You'll stop when you flatline? Is that when you stop? Is that when you think, okay, that's maybe we're going a little too far? Hell, I didn't like fucking Joe Biden. Half the time I wasn't even sure if he was even still alive. It's like, you know, like fucking Joe Biden standing right behind him while he's delivering a speech. I'm pretty sure she was pulling a string in his back to make him talk. You know, like a ventriloquist dummy or some shit. But like, seriously, at what point do you just quit? The same people, and the crazy part is, this was a Harvard study. Harvard University, Ivy League University. The same people who 5 years ago were glorifying Harvard and Anthony Fauci and, you know, trust the science, believe the medicine, blah, 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 blah. The same ones who called that one woman from, I think she was like an African doctor, you know, and like CNN came out and said she was a witch doctor. Which, by the way, yeah, great job with the racism on that one. And these are the same people. Yeah, I believe science. I don't believe fascism. I believe the science. Now, to prove to you how much I believe science, watch and be amazed as I swallow an entire bottle of Tylenol. And here's the crazy part for me. Here's the really crazy part. What are you going to do even if these women survive the overdose? What are these stupid ass women going to do? Like, let's say a year or a year and a half from now, when the doctor diagnoses your baby with autism. What are you going to do then? Are you going to admit that Donald Trump was right and you shouldn't have taken the Tylenol? Or are you just going to demand more health care? You know, there's a massive uptick in babies being born with autism, and me swallowing handfuls of Tylenol while pregnant had nothing to do with it. We just need more health care. Right? I mean, really. Donald Trump, quoting a Harvard medical study, told everybody, do not take Tylenol while pregnant. And see, this is kind of the problem with liberals, is they're always being told they're right about everything, and Trump is wrong about everything. Trump lies about everything. Everything he says is a lie. Don't do anything Donald Trump says because that's wrong. So that's how they have to live their lives. Anything Trump says to do, don't do it. Anything Trump says not to do, do it. That's how they live their lives. It's pathetic. And, you know, so many women have died taking Tylenol. And yet, the twisted part is, like, me, I'm trying to not go there. I'm trying not to think like this, but I can't help but wonder how many of the women who have died taking Tylenol are the same women who were mocking and laughing when Charlie Kirk got shot. How many of them? I'm guessing there's more than a handful. Well, what do you say, liberals? Is it my turn? Do I get to celebrate your death now? Hmm? And again, I'm trying not to be that kind of person. I'm really trying hard. But I just can't. I can't. I do. Ugh. I really don't want to be that guy. But there is kind of a twisted irony. There is kind of a twisted, deranged irony to it, you know? The same people mocking Charlie Kirk's death are the same ones dying of drug overdoses. Because Donald Trump Nazi. Orange man bad. I mean, wow. I mean, liberals, and again, I'm also trying to get Mike Shinoda out of my head. When you fall, I take my turn and fan the flames as your blazes burn. I'm trying my damnedest not to. I'm trying my damnedest not to go there. Like I said, I'm trying not to be that guy. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to close this video. Oh, now. This is like so, like this whole situation is like fucked up. And liberals, you need to get your shit figured out.